Hello everybody, JaffaArchfiend here, and well, we are now on to the last week for the Ameliance Custom Deliveries. So, yeah, after this, well, the last week of the story for it anyway. So, let's hand over the mammoths we have. To continue on for the mammoth story, the mammoth portion from the story of last week. Your generosity knows no bounds, and I fear we Leviers have come to rely overmuch on your given nature. Yeah, damn right. Would we could simply adopt you into the family if only to ease my guilt. Oh my god. Oh, lordy. Mama Ameliance, I think you already have. Let's be honest here. Fear not, I merely jest. Besides, the paperwork alone would surely strike fear even in Fortuno's heart. Oh, but listen to me, pass along while Mila prepares to return home to Thavnair. I should be helping with preparations. It pains me that she must leave, but it's for the best. Hey? But what do you mean she's going back to Thavnair? Did she not do her studies and all that? What's up? Or was it a temporary thing? Lady Ameliance, though my time in Charlene was short, full glad I am that I was able to spend it with you. There are no words with which I can adequately express my gratitude. My, how time flies. It seems like it was only yesterday you first walked through those doors. I will miss you dearly, Mila, but I know all too well how your parents must be feeling. I know I've said it many times, but please let me say it once more. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Countless students, myself included, never would have been able to study abroad if not for your support. I could scarcely imagine how my studies would have turned out had it not been for the amazing resources you and Lady Ameliance prepared. And while I don't quite have something to offer as thanks, I do have something to show you. Here I go. Yay! Now collapse just as I practiced. She's able to make it kind of... Oh, she's got some etheric control going on. You've learned to control it with such finesse. Oh, I can do more than that. You've been practicing your healing... Oh, she's been practicing her healing spells! Good girl, Mila! Good girl! When did you learn to wield healing magics like that? Ah, but that is beside the point. This is the fruit born of your hard work, and I could not be prouder of you. It fills me with such joy to hear you say those words, but I must give credit where credit is due. I have to thank for all his wonderful supplies, the professors at the studium for their patient instruction, and you most of all, Lady Ameliance, for always believing in me. Aww. There's something you should know. I've decided to pursue alchemy when I return home. Huh? You went all through this to learn... By studying the art of spellcraft, I feel I've come to understand the advantages and disadvantages inherent between the two disciplines. Aha! Okay. It was when I first came to realization the idea sprung to mind. What if I were to master both? I could compensate for the weaknesses of one with the strengths of the other and help even more people that way. Good girl. Clever girl! What I'm trying to say is, once I finish my training with alchemy, I will return here. This I promise you, Lady Ameliance. So, when that day comes, may I visit you again? Mila, you hardly need ask. It's a promise. There was just one other matter. Everyone in the house came together to prepare a parting gift for you. I do hope you'll like it. What? Oh god. This better not be the same suit you gave Alize and Alphino at the start of A Realm Reborn. What are you giving her? Oh my! Well, she's certainly gone better with the stylings, that's for sure. These clothes, they're so beautiful I could cry. Thank you, thank you. As a master artisan, what do you think? Do they suit me? Yep. I am thrilled, if not a touch relieved, that you like it. I pray it serves as a lasting reminder of your time here. I can never forget anything about this place. Not the people I've met, nor the memories I've made. All of it I will treasure forever. I'm guessing the homestay thing was a temporary visa type of deal. Miss Milladine, I'm afraid the time of your ship's departure draws near. We had best be setting off. I knew this moment would come, but even so, I'm not ready to bid farewell. And after receiving such a lovely gift. Aww. I will miss you all so much. Aww. And we you, Mila. Safe travels, and know that we will always be thinking of you. May your journey in life be one full of love and laughter, the self-same gifts you gave to all of us. Thank you, Lady Ameliance. I will do my best. Until we meet again. Aww. Is she taking the mama with her? I think she's taking the mama with her. Aww. I wonder if we'll bump into them in Thavnair. That's always a thought to keep an eye out for. Hey, we got more cookies and some materia. Nas has now got full hearts with Lady Ameliance. Now considers you the honorary scion of House Levieur. Oh god, we're an honorary member of the family. Ha ha ha. Through your efforts, the academic homestead program in Old Charlene was a resounding success. It seems, however, that Ameliance has a new favour to ask of you. It never gets easier watching them leave. You can only hope you've done enough to prepare them for what will come next. I should not burden you with such musings, certainly not when I have good news to share. Several homestead families have informed me that the students in their care were able to finish their studies in Charlene and return home safely, an accomplishment we could not have achieved without you. Our success here has inspired me to look beyond Charlene's borders. There is no time for idleness, not when there are still children who lack for opportunities to better themselves. Which is not to say I will be refusing more students for academic homestead. Far from it. Though it would be something of a shock for Alphino and Alzay to find what they believe to be a stranger boarding in our home. And if Fortunal were to find out, well, I must simply see to it that he doesn't. Oh my god. Is Ameliance going to just have a bunch of kids hiding around the house? Like, you know, like a Where's Wally type of deal? Oh boy. Now, before I forget, I do hope you like the attire we made for Mila, because I have another set being prepared for you as we speak. Naturally, we need to finish hers first, but yours will be ready shortly. While we're on the subject of dress, I would ask a favour of you, but please, not a word of this to anyone. If you happen upon any garments you think may suit me in your travels, I would like to borrow them, if only for a short while. And if they would put Fortunal to the blush, all the better. This is where the degenerates come in! Because now, at the end of the custom delivery, when you do the custom deliveries, when you finish them, you then have the opportunity to dress up the person who you're making the deliveries for. With one exception. That being L2, but L2 is a dragon, so... Future requests will be selected at random from now on. Ameliance's appearance may now be altered through the use of glamours. So to show off how that works, think of you will stop by when time permits. Yes, I've grown quite accustomed to your visitations, and it puts my heart at ease to know you are well. Alright, cast glamour on Ameliance. You now have this option to cast a glamour on the Lady of the House of Levieur. So here's how this works. You have to find what's in your inventory, so you have to have it in your inventory. Oh, that's interesting. She's got those boots. And you can then, of course, and thus, You can have them attired however you see fit. Provided you have the items and the prisms. Provided you have the prisms, of course, to do so. Oh, hello. Merlid, what have you got going for us? Ah, the appointed attire coffer. Ever watchful gazes upon you, a smile uncomfortably reminiscent of Tataru writ across her face. Oh no. Oh no. It's a pleasant surprise to see you. As ever, your timing is impeccable. Lady Ameliance has entrusted me with a gift for you, a set of attire she hoped would be to your liking. Before relinquishing the clothing to you, I thought it prudent to make sure they are a proper fit. I may be terribly sorry for the inconvenience, but may I trouble you to speak with the maidservant yonder? The gift, of course, a token of Lady Ameliance's appreciation for your deeds, but I should hope you will accept it as a sign of thanks from we servants as well. If I say one more thing, please continue to look after Master Alphino and Lady Alize. But of course, you hardly need to ask. I have your attire here. Sharp eye for measurements, but please allow me to confirm no other adjustments are needed. I mean, you could have just gone to Tataru for the measurements. Good lord. Yes, the shoulders should fit nicely, and the length of the sleeve should not prove to be an issue either. In other words, perfect. With that, I believe I have taken up quite enough of your time. On behalf of all the staff here at House Levier, I wish you safe travels. Alright, let's see how this looks on us, shall we? Let's open her up. Alright, so. Appointed cap. Scale window. Let's go for 200%. Not bad. Although I will say I much prefer it without a hat. Nice. Very smart. I do have one issue, however. It's that no socks look! Yeah. Other than that, it's like, okay. Interesting. How well does it die, I wonder? It will die preview. Scale this window to 200. Alright, so. Terebinth is basically reset to default, so I've got it selected to what will be the same color for everything, so click on white. Click on soot black. Okay, so the only portions that don't die are the... So if we go back to Terebinth, compare it to the Snow White. Okay, so when you dye the other colors, that part turns white. So the shirt part turns white and you get a black tie. Okay. That's interesting. 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 yeah, so that is the pointed gear. How it dies and all that. How it looks. Not bad. And that is the custom deliveries done for Lady Ameliance, the story-wise at least. Anything further on is purely to get more of the currencies. The white crafter scripts, and when you get to level 90 in your crafter, the purple crafter scripts. That being said, JaffaArchfiend, out.